Hello everyone, it's me, Matt. Really appreciate you stopping by on today's video. We are going over some equipment review today and something that was very kindly sent to me from Reflex Mag Inserts. I'm going to talk about how they're integrated into the Canadian Army issued Tac Vest. Now, a few points before I go any further. First of all, this video is not endorsed by the Canadian Armed Forces, and the products itself are also not fully endorsed by the Canadian Armed Forces. What I want to make very clear that if you have interest in something like this product, you must verify with your chain of command if it's allowed or not, or if it's approved. If you go out and buy this and start trying to use it in your Tac Vest and your chain of command are not happy with you using it, you're going to waste your money and cause yourself some issues. So be careful of doing that. Also, this video itself, of course, is not endorsed by the Canadian Armed Forces. This is just purely for reference, so I can showcase this product for you. This is my Canadian Army Tac Vest, but of course, it is not being covered by any kind of, Canadian Armed Forces media or response or anything like that. It's purely just to use as reference, as equipment reference for this product. So, let's get right into it. So, the Tac Vest of the Canadian Armed Forces, however you may feel about it, is definitely not the subject of discussion today. I know many of you are screaming at the screen right now saying, Matt, do a review of the Tac Vest and talk about the Tac Vest. I'm not going to do it for very obvious reasons, but I am going to talk about this fantastic little product. It's been around for quite some time. Reflex Mag Inserts have done such a great thing for me by sending me these products free of charge. I will say that this video is endorsed by them and sponsored by them because they did send me this product, so I'm not going to pretend that I'm just doing this on the whim, but I think it is extremely useful as a piece of equipment. So I don't just showcase stuff on my channel if I don't believe in it. I'm not a sellout. I don't bring stuff in to say, yeah, this is great, we'll just use it. No, I've seen a lot of people use this in the Canadian Armed Forces right now with approval from their own chain of command, and they're loving it. So let's get straight into it. This is the Reflex Mag Insert. It's pretty simplistic in its design. It's basically a pressure plate or pressure insert for a standard NATO 30-round Stanag magazine. Of course, here in the Canadian Armed Forces, we use the C7A2 rifle, which uses a standard 30-round NATO magazine. Myself, of course, I'm using this as reference. This is a pinned, Canadian legal pinned 5-round magazine for my SA-20, which of course I now no longer can use, but that is it. That is what it is, and that's a conversation maybe for another day. But this is it. This is just for reference. I put a coin in the top there just to show you that there's nothing, no rounds or whatever. It's just a coin. I used it for some practice I was doing with my, never mind. Going off topic. Anyway, this is the insert, and this is how the magazine slots in there. So this is what it would look like when it's inside of your Tac Vest. And the clip, as you can see, aligns with the clips that are on my Tac Vest itself. So when I bring this up like so, okay, I'll put the magazine down for now. The insert itself basically slips into the pouch. Now they're a little fiddly to get going. Once you get it past the clip, they go in. But there you go. You can see it just slots down and replaces the pouch hood. Okay, because the hood clips over the top like this one. Okay, so here's the hood of the 4 magazine pouches that we have on the Tac Vest. And that would clip in, your magazine would sit in there. So when I put a magazine into a standard pouch, okay, obviously the lid would come over the top, and then I would clip it like so. But with the insert, the Reflex Mag Insert, you're actually placing that pouch hood inside of the pouch itself, and then the insert slips inside. So when I put my magazine, index it in there, there it is. It sits in there, and it's pretty snug. It's not going to slip out. I have heard of some people being nervous of that. I find these are pretty tight. To get that out of there, you need quite a little bit of force to tug it out, but it does come out pretty easily. Now, of course, when you purchase the Reflex Mag Insert, you're getting a set of 4. So I'm going to try my best to put the 4 of them in here, and as we keep going, I'm going to talk a little bit more in the background. So for people who are, maybe support trades or trades that don't too much really involve themselves with magazine changes, etc. This may not be something that you really need to focus too heavily on, because at the end of the day, they are primarily used for those who are manipulating their magazines from their weapon systems a lot. You don't want to invest in something that you're never going to use, but if you have interest in doing so, have a chat with your chain of command and see if it's something that you would like. Here is the last of the 4 inserts going in right now. This one's going to fight me. Oh, no, we're in. So there we go. I have my 4 inserts into my Tac Vest. 1, 2, 3, Just hit myself in the nose. And 4. There we go. So if you have interest in using these, have a think to yourself, you know, like, is it something that's going to be practical for me? You don't want to be buying this stuff if it's, you know, never going to get used. But if it is, get in on it, you know, give it a try. I think they're fantastic. I think they're very useful, even for me as an artillery gunner. I think they have huge added value because, you know, when you're going on things like courses with AGLC or PLQ, normally you're not supposed to have unissued equipment for these kind of courses, but sometimes you're given discretionary permission to use equipment like that. And something like this that allows you to do those mag changes pretty quickly. You know, when you're doing a mag change with a standard pouch, okay, pouch is secured in there like that. Okay, so you got to open your pouch, unclip it, pull it out, and off you go. Really not a huge difference to what you would just do with a magazine, but it's putting them away that's the pain in the butt. Okay, so when you're doing a magazine change from your rifle, okay, you're trying to get it into the pouch is in the way or the hood is in the way, and then you want to make sure it's secure because this can come out of here super easily with just the hood like this. But with the insert, okay, when you put it in, it's actually going to be quite difficult to get back out. I'm pulling that pretty hard to get back out. So really useful for securing your kit. Getting your magazines out isn't normally the problem, okay? You normally just pop the pouch, you know, pop it open, out she comes and put it in. But putting it away, especially in the heat of battle and running around, normally you would just, you know, real battle, your mag would just drop to the floor for the most part and you'd carry on with what you need to do as per the drills. But in this particular instance, you can put it it's quick and easy, slot on away, slot on away, slot on away. I love it. So another cool little thing that they sent me, which I think is amazing, is a dip pouch. Now I don't dip tobacco, it's not my thing. I've never really had a huge tobacco fascination, honestly. I used to smoke myself, but I gave up that years ago. But if you want to dip and put your dip pouch in there, they also have one of these that you can place inside your what we call, I call it my flashlight pouch, but a grenade pouch. So when I just clip this in like this, there we go. I'm gonna bring it up so you can see. There we go. So there is your dip pouch. You've got your magazine pouch here. Obviously there's the Reflex Mag Insert. And up here is the dip pouch. You have a tin of dip. You want to put it in there, you can. Now again, I'm going to be very clear with this. Make sure you are getting approval from your chain of command before you start going out and purchasing this stuff. Now I'm going to show you the website in a second once I go over the equipment itself. But Reflex Mag Insert are also kind enough to send me not only the 4 sets of inserts for the magazines, the dip pouch, but also the IR patch for our shoulders. So that's really nice of them. Infrared patches, obviously, you know what infrared is. Hopefully you should know what infrared is. But this allows the infrared sighting system to see the flag a lot more clearly, and you can see the kind of, you might not be able to see the hexagonal patching there. So that's a really nice patch. Thank you so much, Reflex. And they also sent me a really nice little patch here, sticker, which I'm going to be putting up on my wall. And I love this artwork. This is beautiful. Okay, you might not be able to see it so well with the lighting here, but that is really, really nice. I think that's really cool. You can see the example there of the dip pouch. I think it's absolutely incredible with the magazines inside of there, so really, really cool. They also sent me a point impact tool, which is really cool, and this is designed for smashing, I'm pretty sure, stop me if I'm wrong here guys, I'm pretty sure it's designed for smashing windows. Okay, so you know, if you need to get out of a vehicle or something's gone very, very wrong and you need to punch the window out, this is what it's designed for. It's carbon fiber, I believe. Really, really cool. It's like it's the 3D printed bit of kit. It's called the RPTR, which to me just says raptor, which is cool because it's like a raptor claw, right? So really cool, guys, and I again really can't thank Reflex Mag Inserts enough for this. It's really, really cool. I will obviously be needing to get permission from my own chain of command to use this particular piece of equipment and these inserts, but I'm going to ask. You know, you never know, they might give you the benefit of the doubt and trial them out. But please be careful. Don't go out and buy this stuff if you're not going to get approved. We do have to maintain, you know, a sense of standardization, especially when we're going on courses and stuff, and we don't want any issues, you know, with you purchasing things that you may not get a approval for. But I do know many people have been using these. They have really, really good input from them. And now we're going to check out the website and really go through exactly, you know, what the features are and how much they cost and where you can order them from, and then we'll go from there. So let's take a look at the website. So folks, here we are at the Reflex Mag Insert website. As you can see, they've got a really professional looking website. You have the inserts themselves, the IR patches, the dip insert with of course, Reflex Mag Insert dip in there, and the RPTR impact tool, which is that point-driven impact tool, 3D printed, made of carbon fiber. These are all the cool things that you can get from the website. This is how it would look, when you're all set up with your equipment. Really good reviews, guys, and for me, I think it's a fairly realistic price for something that you're asking for that is actually modifying your equipment to allow you to work a lot better. $75 Canadian, and then obviously shipping on top of that. It comes with 4 inserts. You can get in olive drab, coyote brown, or black. Allow you to access your magazines without obstruction or fidgeting with the clips. You can also buy with Google Pay if you wish to. Lots of good customer reviews at 100%. That's 41 people. I will for sure be adding my own review. People are really, really happy with this product, folks. But as I said before, I encourage you to check with your chain of command if you are approved to use these. Let's go back to home. Let's have a look at the IR patches here. So we've got the infrared patches, professional infrared patch at $20. Very, very professional. There you go. That's what you're going to see when you'll be looking through the particular optics. Again, some really good customer reviews, another 100% reviews, so we're obviously getting some good feedback from people who are actually using these products. And we'll go back for the insert for the dip, if you want to get some tobacco in you. This has been reduced from 25 to 20, allowing you to put your dip in there. And again, lots of good reviews on there too. And finally, we'll go to the impact tool at the bottom here. Down from 55 to 35. And that's what it looks like. A really cool little piece of kit there for you in an emergency. So very, very nice. And let's just go back to if you need to, let's go back to shop all here. And there we go. There's all the equipment that they have on view. So really, really professional site. Very, very kind of them for them to actually send me those inserts. So thank you again, Reflex Insert. I really appreciate you allowing me to showcase this product for you. And hopefully those who are in the CAF and watching this video, or if maybe you're not in the CAF, you want to use it for your own equipment or setups with your own rigs, then take a look at it. There's a lot of options for color as well there if you need them. So yeah, thanks again everyone for joining me today. If you did enjoy, please leave me a like. Please go check out their website. And once again, thank you, Reflex Insert. And if you are new to my channel, click the little bell by the subscribe button so you'll be notified of any upcoming videos like this in the future. If you wish to send me anything in the mail, you can check out my PO box. That's also in the description box below. Thank you to those who have been sending me stuff. Trust me, I will be opening your parcels and packages soon. I'd like to do it in a consolidated fashion so that I can try and get everyone together and not do little tidbits of videos on each and every package as they come. So thank you again, everyone, for joining me. Take care. Have a wonderful day. All the best. Bye-bye.